Continuing our explanation of quantum biology, quantum body, quantum mind, quantum universe. The book is coming out December 5. Jack Tuzinski, quantum biologist and physicist, is one of my authors, co-authors, and Brian Fertig, a fellow neuroendocrinologist. So in the book, there is a small chapter on is quantum metabolism the key to longevity, anti-aging, health span, lifespan, etc. And the common thread of arguments is that we all have what is called a fitness landscape. Physiological fitness declines as energy is lost from the system. This results in the degradation of structure and function in cells and the body as a whole. These are changes of state, not simply linear processes moving from A to B. Specific events can trigger a change of state, and on and on. But now let me share with you from my notes that ultimately resulted in the book, the relationship between what we call negative entropy, anti-aging, the arrow of time, information theory, and thermodynamics. So what is negative entropy? Negative entropy is the opposite of entropy. Entropy simply means that there is movement of heat. Any object left by itself loses heat to its environment. And this is also considered the equivalent of the arrow of time. So what is negative entropy? And how is it connected to thermodynamics and information theory? So negative entropy describes the measure of order in any system. Entropy is a measure of disorder. Living organisms can decrease entropy within themselves by using energy to maintain highly ordered states and processes. In information theory, this negative entropy is information generated and gained from reducing randomness in any biological system. So negative entropy is creating order and self-regulation, homeostasis, and everything that we call aging, and also dis-ease. The arrow of time is related, of course, to aging and entropy. I've mentioned this before. The arrow of time. Time is the consumer and we are its food. Classical systems. Classical systems are systems that you can see, okay, that obey the laws of thermodynamics and cause and effect relationships, etc. Macroscopic. But classical systems, such as my body or anything else, they arise from quantum systems. And the process through which they arise is frequently referred to as decoherence. Decoherence refers to the interaction of a quantum system with its environment, which is considered classic, although classic has emerged also from quantum. So decoherence refers to the interaction of a quantum system with a classical system environment. Quantum systems lose their quantum coherence. Quantum coherence means entanglement, interconnectedness, inseparability, non-local coherence, what is also called the uncertainty principle, waves as interacting with each other to collapse as particles. Quantum systems lose their quantum coherence as a result of biological noise. Our body is very warm and noisy as an environment with lots of things happening, trillions of biological things happening. So this, of course, creates entropy and thermogenesis and the arrow of time. Biological stress results in the loss of this homeostasis and is reflected in loss of information. So this is the connection between biological stress, which is of course linked to mental stress, and all the consequences that happen thereafter: inflammation and disorder and depression and anxiety and stress and biological activity are inseparable. They're entangled. So biological stress creates the arrow of time. It creates the the thermodynamic activity, which results in the classical cause-effect biological expressions in our body. If you could go to the quantum level by decreasing biological noise, then you would be introducing a measure of negative entropy. And there are many other ways to do that, many other ways to do that, which I'll talk about: signal molecules, adaptogens, and what I call quantum foods or information foods, packed with information, and many other things, including vagal stimulation, all decrease biological noise. And the more you can decrease biological noise, the less entropy, and for a while, even reversal of aging, because the body is infinitely adaptable. So if you find this interesting, I'll keep continuing my explorations of quantum body, the new science of living a longer, healthier, and vital life. Maybe I'll talk about the relationship of these information molecules, DNA, RNA, etc., and their connection to the quantum field. More to come. And check out the two courses, please. Soul of Leadership and Peace is the Way. And the URL is right here. Well, I'm grateful to all of you who are joining these courses to help create a more peaceful, just, sustainable, healthier, and joyful world.